Hello, grade one. I want to tell you that I've missed you so much, and it's been a very long time. So I was looking over your work and I saw that you've done such a great improvement. You're working hard, you're working every day, and I can say that I'm so proud of your work. And well done, grade one. So I want to tell you and I want to remind you that whenever you practice, whenever you work hard, whenever you just focus and you do not give up, your brain stretches and it stretches and stretches out, and you can make your brain powerful. Remember that. I want to tell you also that you've done such a terrific work in math and writing, and I've noticed that you're leaving spaces between your words. You're ending your sentences with a full stop and you're starting with a capital letter. Well done, grade one. I was reading your writings about dishonesty, and I felt that you were really reflective. You were thinking about what you've done, about the behavior that you've done. So I decided to read a story for you, and the title of this story is related to honesty, and the title of this story is The Empty Pot. And The Empty Pot is illustrated and written by, so the author and the illustrator is Demi. So I want you to be good listeners because I'm so sure that you're going to love this story. It's one of my favorites, by the way. So let's start. A long time ago in China, there was a boy named Ping who loved flowers. Anything he planted burst into bloom. Up came flowers, bushes, and even big fruit trees as if by magic. Everyone in the kingdom loved flowers too. They planted them everywhere and the air smelled like perfume. The emperor loved birds and animals, but flowers most of all, and he tended his own garden every single day. But the emperor was very old. He needed to choose a successor to the throne. Now let's see what's going to happen. Who would his successor be? And how would the emperor choose? Because the emperor loved flowers so much, he decided to let the flowers choose. So let's see. How will he do that? The next day, a proclamation was issued. There was an announcement. And all the children in the land were so eager, were so excited to come to the palace. There, they would be given special flower seeds by the emperor, and whoever can show, and the emperor said, whoever can show me special flower, whoever can show, I'm really sorry, what happened? Whoever can show me their best in a year's time, he said, will succeed me to the throne. So let's see. So they took seeds, all the children took seeds, and they wanted to plant them. So let's see what happened now. This news created great excitement throughout the land. Children from all over the country swarmed to the palace to get their flower seeds. All the parents wanted their children to be chosen emperor, and all the children hoped they would be chosen too. Let's see. When Ping received his seed from the emperor, he was the happiest child of all. Because you remember, Ping used to love planting flowers. He was sure he could grow the most beautiful flower. Ping filled a flower pot with rich soil and he planted a seed in it very carefully, as you see in the picture here. He watered it every day. He couldn't wait to see it sprout, grow, and blossom into a beautiful flower. Day after day passed, but nothing grew in his pot. I'm sure he felt sad and disappointed. Pink was very worried. He put new soil into his pot, and then he transferred the seed into the rich and big black soil. So he had a big pot and he had rich soil. So why isn't the seed growing? What do you think? Another 2 months he waited and waited and waited. Still, nothing happened. By and by, the whole year passed. As you see it, a different season is here, and Pink is it's winter, and Pink is wearing his scarf, and he's waiting for so long, and the seed is not sprouting. Spring came, and all the children put on their best clothes to greet the emperor. They rushed to the palace with their beautiful flowers, eagerly hoping to be chosen. Look, such beautiful and colorful flowers. Pink was ashamed of his empty pot. He thought that the other children would laugh at him because, for once, he couldn't get a flower to grow. His clever friend ran by, holding a great big plant. Pink, he said, you're not really going to the emperor with an empty pot, are you? Couldn't you grow a great big flower like mine? I've grown lots of flowers, better than yours, Pink said. It is just that this seed won't grow. Pink's father overheard this and said, Son, you did your best, and your best is good enough to present to the emperor. Holding the empty pot in his hands, Pink went straight away to the palace. How beautiful all the flowers were! But the emperor was frowning and did not say a word. Finally, he came to Pink. Pink hung his head in shame, expecting to be punished. Now I'm going to show you this. As you see, the emperor asked him, "Why did you bring an empty pot?" Pink started to cry and replied, "I planted the seed you gave me, and I watered it every single day, but it didn't sprout. I put in it a better pot with better soil, but still it didn't sprout. I tended it all year long, but nothing grew. So today I had to bring an empty pot without a flower. It was the best I could do." When the emperor heard these words, a smile slowly spread over his face, and he put his arm around Pink. Then he said, "Let's see, I have found him. I have found the one person worthy of being an emperor." So what do you think? Who is this person? What do you think? Where you got your seeds from? I do not know, for the seeds I gave you had all been cooked, and it was impossible, really impossible, for any of them to grow. So what is the emperor trying to do? He tried to trick them, and they fell for the trap, and they weren't honest, like Pink. I admire Pink's great courage to appear before me with the empty truth, and now I reward him with my entire kingdom and make him emperor of all the land. Now, grade 1, I hope you enjoyed listening to the story, and I want you to go to your parents and to tell them about the story. Tell them what happened in the beginning, what happened in the middle, and what happened at the end of the story. And remember to use your own words. After that, tell them, what did you learn from the story? And maybe the elements of a story. Who are the characters? What is the problem? What is the solution? What is the setting? And finally, I have here something with me, and I'm sending lots of love from my heart to your heart. And maybe, I hope so, I can upload more read-alouds later on. And I love you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this story.